What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about MoonWell today at the request of SwazBiz or SwazBiz. It's one of those. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? Swaz, whatever your name is. My apologies, man. I meant to get to this yesterday. I don't know how it got lost, but here we are. Thanks for reminding me. Here we are at about 2.94 cents, 6 days, 20 hours left in the week. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new dawn. It's a brand new day, and we are waiting to see if MoonWell will get that pop off of this ascending trend line that we've had since, really since like July of 2023, 2 years ago. It's been true to us so far. Will it prevail? I think it will. I really do think that it will. And if we look at this actually on a weekly time frame, the weekly RSI is just awesome. It's immaculate. Granted, here you're not looking as strong as you were before, but altcoins have also been kind of in a standstill moment right now. I think we're really waiting for Ethereum, Bitcoin. We're waiting for this fear that's kind of overcome the markets with these shakeouts that have happened over the past week or so. We're waiting for that to come to an end and for everything to just be on full bull mode. And whenever that happens, I'm assuming MoonWell will also join the party and likely see higher highs, maybe even new all-time highs by the end of September, if not sometime in October. I don't mind your stochastic strategy area that you've bounced before. You've bounced in this area before here. I don't mind your MACD. It looks like you want to come up and cross above the zero. Definitely looking like you're in shape for a solid move up on a weekly time frame sometime in October and November. But I would expect that between now and September, but between now and the end of September, you also move up as well. Let's look at the daily time frame real quick. Actually, screw it. Let's go to the 1 hour, and then we'll come all the way back out to the daily, okay? Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, your RSI is momentarily bearish, I will say, but overall bullish, right? You're having a hard time getting oversold. You have no problem getting overbought. Your stochastics are momentarily bearish as well, and your MACD is momentarily bearish as well. But I wouldn't weigh too heavy on those. It's you've been moving sideways, and it is the 1 hour time frame. This might not be too reliable, right? Like you've crossed below the zero here, and then boom, then you went up. You know what I mean? And you're moving sideways. So same kind of concept here. I wouldn't rely too heavy on that. Let's look at the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour RSI looks really good, and the stochastics look ready to bounce. The MACD does look good on this 4 hour time frame as well. I want to look at the daily now, just real quick. Look at some Fibonacci levels. Yeah, this to me, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Of course, I can be wrong, but this to me looks like it's a failed M pattern, right? Like an M pattern would take you down, but why aren't you going down? That was my cat. If you guys hear him, he's being all kinds of pathetic for the love right now. Man, my eyes are red. That's what you get when you don't get sleep, man. There. My eyes are red, and I have children who keep me awake. 2.95 cents. That's a song, but that last part wasn't a song, but just the first part. My eyes are red. I've been burning. If anybody knows that song. 2.95 cents. 19 hours left in the day here. Again, this M-shaped pattern. I think you would have typically with these kind of patterns, you would have moved down at the same pace that you kind of moved up here in, right? That'd be, or even faster. But the fact that you're holed up here tells me that you might actually reverse this and come up. I think that it is a failed M pattern. It even looks like you have a little W pattern right here in the midst of this, and that should take you above this high. Typically W's, just like M's, you would go below where it started. W would go above where it starts. And if it starts here, this is a serious point of resistance. You get above that point, you're breaking out, you're moving higher. You're moving a lot higher. So I like the daily time frame. It definitely does look good. The 1 hour, I wasn't getting a whole lot. The 1 hour time frame, I was not getting a whole lot off of, if I could just speak clearly. The 4 hour time frame is giving me a little bit more bullish notes, but the daily time frame looks very convincing that you're going to go to the upside here. Daily RSI, a little bit volatile. Overbought zone, oversold zone, overbought, oversold, but you're getting deeper into the overbought zone than you are the oversold zone. Really wrestling that 50 area here. It's okay. Stochastics look decent, and the MACD, again, you're moving sideways, but this is the daily time frame. You can rely on this a little bit more, but when you move sideways, it becomes less reliable. What I would say is that the oscillators, you have higher lows here, you have lower lows in the price, so that is hidden bullish divergence. You also have higher lows in the histogram with lower lows in the price. That's hidden, or it's not hidden bullish divergence. I'm sorry, it's just bullish divergence, just classical bullish divergence. And it looks like you're building bullish momentum now and looking like you want to grow. So things do look good. If we're on a weekly time frame, coming back out here, where are you going to go if you're moving up? And I'm assuming you are moving up. Just understand too, and I want to see this real quick. Let's just see. So you've already broken this trend line, kind of, right? No, I mean, but yeah, you've prodded, but that's okay. I'm not worried about this, man. I mean, even if you go below this trend line, which you already have, I don't think that means you're going lower. I mean, you could still come down and find a higher low overall, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Look, I mean, again, failed M pattern here. You had an M pattern here that's also a failed pattern. It's almost like this is a larger example of this smaller example right here. It's like a fractal, but kind of different. I think that you're going to move up, man. If you were to move down, let's just see. Let's look at the low to high. Let's give you some if-then statements. Okay, low here, high here. Oh, that was close to being the high. There we go. 382 consolidation. $0.029. I would say the only way, what would convince me that you're going lower would be to get a weekly close below this level here, right here on this weekly low close. So that's at 2.43 cents. It's a little bit far away, but any kind of movement down there, I wouldn't be scared of. It's just a weekly close below there, or 2 days in a row of closing below there at 2.44 cents or lower. That would scare me. That would make me think that you're going lower and that this M pattern is real. Okay, but assuming that you do hold up, and I think that you will, likely you're going to the upside here. You break above that 4.3 cent area, and you're on your way, man. We take a high here to a low here. We've seen how this thing moves in the past. It definitely does like to move very fast whenever it does get underway. The expectation. I want to look at this actually real quick before we go with this one. Let's do a high to low. High to low here. 1618 to the 1272 down to the golden ratio. You like that golden ratio. Look at that, finding support at it as well, all the way up to the 1886, down to the 886. Look at, isn't that serendipitous? Golden ratio 618 for resistance, golden ratio 618 for support, 1886 for resistance, the regular 886 for support. It's kind of perfect. What are you going to go to now? You're finding resistance at the 1272. Are you going all the way up to the 2272 at 19 cents? Maybe. I do declare maybe. High to low. That's where your 1272 is as well. 1272, 2272, finding turbulence at the 1272 here. I don't know. You're being pretty damn serendipitous with the fibs. Now let's keep this party rolling. Maybe you do go to about 19.5 cents or higher. It is very typical to go just above the 2272. I mean, here you just went above the golden ratio. Here you went just above the 1886. Why not go above the 2272 or the 1272 for this relative fib? Yeah, I think you're going to go from 20 cents. Maybe you go just above 20 cents or you stop just below 20 cents, but something, I mean, you're at 2.9 cents now, so that's fantastic growth. I would expect that happens between now and the end of September, if not sometime in October. And then again, looking at these weekly indicators, your MACD is set to cross above the zero. It's probably not going to happen in September, or if it does, it'll be late September. But going into October, November, you're going to be crossing. You're set for a very bullish finish to this year, I think, as well. So September into October should be bullish. Maybe you consolidate a little bit going into the end of September, going into October, but we should see a bit of an end of year rally going in from like October, November, December. I think that you're going to have some good stuff going on, as well as the rest of the crypto space, which makes sense in my opinion. So I don't have anything else that I want to say. I've said it all. Again, do be aware of that 2.4 cent area. If you go below there 2 days in a row or a weekly close, it's not that if you go below there 2 days in a row, it's if you close below there 2 days in a row. Not if you close below there one day, you come back up, and then a week later you close below there, although that wouldn't be ideal either. But 2 days closing in a row or 1 week to close below that level, then it's over, man. Then it's time to get a job, all right? Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.